I saw the future of hi-fi. Scratch that. I saw and heard the future of hi-fi at Audio Advice Live this past weekend, and you're going to hear it too. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day, and I'm definitely going to make it better if you're an audiophile who loves to see the progress in the industry, things that are advancing and making things sound better, not just objectively, measurably, but also easily audible. And what I've got for you today is a demo I attended at Audio Advice Live, the new JL Audio Primacy speaker, which this was the first time I was told they debuted it to the public. And I was in the second demo of the day, and I had the sweet spot, which means there's only one other person before me had a better seat to hear this, and I filmed everything, so I've got that for you uncut, other than certain songs get blocked by YouTube and would block the whole video, so I had to cut those out. But if you want to jump ahead, go ahead and go straight to that. I got a chapter for that. I wanted to just talk about, it's a macro point though. Every speaker maker needs to start taking notice of what's happening, and they have, because you've seen now, actually at Audio Advice Live, fine. I never thought I'd see them doing an active. They are. You saw at the prior show, Dallas, Avant-Garde's doing actives, full actives now. YG's been doing it for a while, Focal, and then even brands like Harbeth at Vienna. Never thought I'd see that. There's so many advantages to actives now, but what JL Audio is doing, it's something I've been touting as well, DSP. There's just so much you can do. When you take the passive crossover parts out of the equation, when you amplify each driver. Now, with a speaker like this, there are no crossover parts, there are no drivers already. But for traditional box speakers, trying to time align the drivers, trying to get the parts that match, that are optimal, and the wiring, and all of that that goes on, and finding an amp that can drive multiple drivers and different impedances from different types of drivers and all that wire and resistance and stuff. It's not as easy as you think. And so many times, and we've seen it even with the Prodigios, different amps, no matter what the wattage is, perform differently. And this is a super efficient speaker. So the best amp for your speaker is the one that drives it. I've had manufacturers tell me this is a better amp than this one because it's got better parts or less parts, you know, and a better circuit design, but it doesn't have enough power to drive the speaker. The best amp for your speaker is the one that can drive it properly, low distortion to the levels that you want to hear. And what actives allow you to do is now have a manufacturer choose the amplifier for each driver in most cases. And if you think you can outthink them, you think you're going to get a better synergy than the designer themselves of the speaker, well, then you're probably buying the wrong pair of speakers from the wrong people if you think you can outthink them. If you're buying from a reputable manufacturer who has decided that these are the best active modules to amplify their speakers, then you're going to get better performance. Almost assuredly, objectively, but in most cases, subjectively. I can't account for people that like catch up on their steak. But in any case, this is what the JL Audio makes in spades. Not only measurably with DSP and actives, and also audibly, any speaker you want to compare to them in the traditional box pistonic driver, I think it'll be an easy A/B comparison of the benefits. And it's something that I'm a big fan of, and actually collaborating with somebody on a project very similar to this. So big props to JL Audio for coming out with this, and other brands that are also following suit and have been out already. Enjoy this Zoom. Plenty more to come. It's not a Zoom, it's actually a presentation, but plenty more to come because I've got some Zooms in mind to give you some more details on this. Stay tuned.
Primacy is a fully modern, high-performance audio system concept featuring active, amplified, and DSP optimized loudspeakers. There are 3 products within the Primacy lineup: the stand or shelf-mounted Primacy S3, the floor-standing Primacy T6, and the elegant Primacy CS, which is our centerpiece stereo system controller, which functions as a high-quality network streamer, preamplifier, and room optimization processor. The centerpiece stereo supports Tidal Connect, Qobuz Connect, Spotify Connect, Apple AirPlay 2, Google Cast, and Roon, allowing a Primacy system to function as a complete music playback solution without the need for external source components. For those that wish to integrate additional equipment, a full complement of digital and analog inputs are provided, along with eARC and a state-of-the-art phonostage. Included with the centerpiece stereo is the tabletop remote. Designed to live on an end table or beside you on the couch, it mirrors the look and feel of the centerpiece stereo itself. The remote provides bi-directional feedback for volume and mute, along with source and profile selection through a capacitive touch display. In 2023, JL Audio was acquired by Garmin, and what you see today is Garmin's commitment to high-performance audio. Our vast engineering team at JL Audio and Garmin is truly unique, with audio expertise spanning the home, automotive, marine, and power sports environments. Each of these environments pushes the limits of both acoustic and electrical design, and each in different ways. We develop loudspeakers that must withstand harsh operating conditions, deliver extreme output levels, and maintain exceptional sound quality in the process. We engineer amplifiers to perform reliably, even in compromised conditions, such as unstable or constrained power systems. This real-world experience extends to the analysis and optimization of multi-way active systems with drivers deployed across complex acoustic spaces like cars and boats. This real-world experience is now something we're bringing to the home audio space. Primacy represents the culmination of our engineering capabilities coming together to create some of the most advanced and best performing products we've ever built. The Primacy industrial design was created with restraint and purpose. It's intended to complement rather than compete with luxury interiors and decor. Subtle lighting accents can be customized and even assigned to specific listening profiles. Primacy incorporates some truly unique engineering and construction techniques. Removing the top panel exposes the enclosure itself. The enclosure is sand cast from aluminum and receives extensive secondary machining at Garmin's South Florida facility. This critical machining process ensures that critical assembly surfaces meet extremely tight tolerances, enabling the precise fit and finish found throughout the product. Removing the magnetic grille exposes the extruded aluminum baffle and the drivers themselves. The Primacy S3 features an incredibly capable 5.5-inch woofer mid-range in a ported enclosure built in Garmin's South Florida facility, paired with a 26mm thin-ply carbon diaphragm tweeter. Each driver is powered by a dedicated 200-watt amplifier channel featuring digital signal processing and active crossover technology. There are no energy-absorbing passive components within Primacy speakers. That precision machining extends to the fitment of the side panel. Every Primacy speaker includes gloss black side panels, but a range of optional finishes is available, including 6 premium veneer selections and a primer-ready panel for custom finishes. Whether you prefer a speaker that blends effortlessly into your room or one that becomes a design focal point, Primacy offers the flexibility to complement your space. As your home and tastes evolve, Primacy can evolve with them. PARO, which stands for Primacy Automatic Room Optimization, is a proprietary analysis and optimization process developed entirely by our engineering team. It is a fully automated, measurement-driven system. Listening rooms are rarely ideal. Many exhibit asymmetrical layouts, irregular boundaries, and speaker positions that often result in different responses at the listening position. Unlike with conventional room correction systems, PARO optimizes and analyzes each driver section along with dual subwoofer channels, both independently and as a complete system within the listening environment. As a result, PARO can identify and address these room-related challenges, delivering exceptional sound quality even in difficult spaces. Rather than relying on a measure and predict-based approach, PARO follows a measure, adjust, measure approach, continuously verifying and refining system performance throughout the optimization process. Once complete, the measured results are displayed within Primacy Desktop. Both before and after measurements are captured and displayed. All measurement data is captured and can be reviewed at any time post-calibration. The result is seamless integration exceptional coherence, and an unbelievably transparent listening experience. We'll begin playback using the Primacy S3s.
Thank you for coming today. I'm Randy Wagner. I handle tech support for the home product division along with Taylor Hansen. You may have talked with us on the phone or corresponded us with emails, and we'd be happy to answer any questions on primacy after the show. So feel free to get in touch with us. The first song is Brian Bromberg, Blue Blassa, and it's a stand-up double bass. It will go deep, but listen to the texture of the bass as he's playing some of the upper bass notes. The next selection is Montreal-based singer Dominique Ficellet, and she is a great vocalist. She's, we're starting to hear more and more from her. Listen to how clear her vocals are, even though we're going to be playing bass underneath it with this particular cut, and how the vocal stays clear regardless of how much bottom end is being played on it.
Seems like sorrow never done leave nobody alone. Maybe by tomorrow we could lose the thought of owning. But today I feel it. I just wanna be going home. Yeah, today I feel it. I just wanna be going home. Got me walking in water. Got me cool. Got me walking in water. You got me cool. See the blues. Got me cool.
This next selection is Uncle Lucius. They're a band out of Austin. This is going to be a tune called Keeps the Wolves Away. They're kind of a rock, soul, blues, country combination band. Listen in this particular cut for the acoustic guitars and the accordion that is layered in the background.
Took my first breath where the muddy rises, spills into the Gulf of Mexico, where the skyline's colored by chemical plants that put bread on the table of the working man, where the working man does his best to provide safety and shelter for kids and a wife. Giving a little of a soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away.
Next one is that's a cut I think most of us have heard. It's Donald Fagen, one of the founding members of Steely Dan, frontman, singer, keyboard player. This is off one of his solo albums. It's Morph the Cat. Pay attention to the texture of the growly texture of the bass in this particular cut.
So up to this point, you've only heard the S3s playing by themselves full range with no subwoofer support. The 5.5-inch woofer mid-range in the S3s is a remarkably capable driver, delivering pure and unrestrained mid-range presentation, along with surprisingly deep, impactful bass. Contributing to this performance is Paro's ability to precisely align the left and right speakers, maximizing bass output at the listening position. Unseen are the dual downfiring ports, which are a structural part of the aluminum casting and machined to precision tolerances. Now we will enable the subwoofers, and thanks to, by switching profiles on the Primacy system. Easily done with either the Primacy tabletop remote or the Primacy mobile app. Thanks to friendly names and customizable lighting, we'll know which profile is selected, even if the centerpiece stereo is not visible. With the click of a button, we'll enable the subwoofers. In this case, the subwoofer integration is managed by Paro, and what you'll notice is the blend is seamless. The subwoofers simply disappear, leaving behind a coherent, full-range system with effortless extension and scale.
This selection is Miriam Hill, a song called Differently. It's going to have extremely deep bass with seductive vocals, and I think you'll find the presence of her vocals is amazing, and we're going to hit you with some really low frequency.
I know the story, I know it well. Know how much you miss him, I can see how far you fell. I know about her, I know she's new, but try to see it from a different point of view. I know you wanna see his face, and I know what you want to say. Tell me, does she kiss like me? Do you wish that we ended differently? Come on, tell me, can she sing like me? She a king like me, or you lost at sea? I know. Tell me, is she there like me? Do you care that she runs around till 3? Do you? Tell me, are you missing me? Do you wish that we ended differently?
Pretty impressive. All right, so now we're going to do a band that's exploded on YouTube a couple years ago, Polyphia, and we're going to do the signature cut of theirs called Playing God. This is a trio, actually it's a four-man group. I think it is a trio. 2 guitar players and a drummer, and one of them, they bring in bass, but the drummer in this band is off the charts when you hear the ability of what he does. The guitar players are playing guitars that are electric, but with nylon string guitars, which creates their unique sound.
Primacy S2 speakers are nothing short of amazing. They create a life-sized soundstage reproduction with incredible detail and accuracy. You can further refine the sound to your preferences using the Primacy mobile or Primacy desktop app, using multiple voicing and tone control options. Our next demonstration begins with a quick overview of the Primacy T6. The T6 utilizes the same tweeter and woofer mid-range that's found in the Primacy S2, but in this case, the woofer mid-range is operating purely as a mid-range speaker and is mounted in a dedicated internal sub-enclosure. The speaker is functionally identical, except it has a slightly different mounting geometry due to being mechanically isolated from the baffle to avoid crosstalk and preserve clarity. 4 5.5-inch woofers complete the T6. Don't let their compact size fool you. These bass drivers are purpose-built for low-frequency reproduction. With large motors, robust suspension, and overhung voice coils, these drivers can deliver serious output. Each T6 boasts 1,000 watts of total system power, 600 watts on the woofers, 200 watts each for the mid-range and tweeter. JL Audio was founded in 1975 by 2 friends, Jim and Lucio, which is where the J and L come from. Lucio led engineering efforts at JL Audio for nearly 50 years and built an incredibly capable team that carries forward his spirit of innovation and willingness to think differently. As mentioned earlier, Primacy was designed in-house from the ground up, allowing our team to engineer it the only way we know how. Revolutionary and one of a kind. Within each Primacy speaker, you'll find an uncompromising level of attention to detail and build quality. Every single bolt, fastener, and gasket is intentional and serves a specific purpose. S2 and T6 are hand assembled in our South Florida facility. Once fully assembled, each speaker is tested and calibrated to within half a dB of our reference standard. In the rear of the enclosure, you'll find the electronics assembly. We refer to this as the spine, which houses the digital signal processor and the regulated amplifiers. Each amplifier channel is specifically optimized for its intended frequency range, with tailored output filtering and feedback networks that enhance stability and improve transient response. On the digital side, Primacy utilizes top-shelf digital components, and the entire system operates at 32-bit, 192 kilohertz resolution, both within the centerpiece stereo and throughout the speakers themselves. Audio and network communication is handled via Dante Audio over network cables. Dante is a digital audio distribution and control protocol that enables precise synchronization, low latency, and uncompromised signal integrity. In many homes today, speakers are placed in grand rooms where the listening position may not be perfectly centered. With the traditional stereo system, this often results in an unbalanced or skewed soundstage reproduction. With Primacy, that limitation is eliminated. Using Primacy Automatic Room Optimization, or PARO for short, you can optimize the system for your preferred listening position. And thanks to multiple customizable profiles, we can have multiple seating positions and switch between them with the click of a button. We'll begin playback on the T6s utilizing the current center seat profile right here. And then we're going to switch to this listening position. As we do, you'll hear the entire stereo image shift, snapping into place as if you were perfectly centered between the speakers.
For this particular demonstration, we're going to use Tony Bennett and the legendary jazz pianist Bill Evans singing Some Other Time. Very, very covered jazz selection. It's just him and the piano. And listen to how you hear the whole piano. It's just a beautiful reproduction of the piano. This is an old recording, folks, and it's going to sound like it was recorded just the other day. It's from the movie On the Town that starred Frank Sinatra and Gene Kelly.
Where's the time all gone to? don't have the things we want to. Oh, well, we'll catch up some other time. This day was just a token. Too many words are still unspoken. Oh, well, we'll catch up some other time. Just when the
All right. So now we're gonna hopefully really impress you with a really old cut. When I first heard this, I had to listen to it multiple times. This is a band of 4 guys from Liverpool called the Beatles, and this is from their Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. Good singer. You're gonna hear lots of layers on top, deep bass as well, but a very sultry voice. Sounds like they're doing laundry upstairs.
Why am I awake? Nails on the floor and soot on my tongue. I don't know his name, but I still taste the rum. Nothing there but skin. Skeletons crawl on the ceiling, they know that him and his aftershave hit like a drug. Don't answer me, I'm calling just to hear you scream. And you're fading, but he feels like you in between. I've said too much, in and out of wanting less. Now you're fading, and I wonder who will erase me. Who will erase me? Race you to the end. My innocence waits like it desperately knows that I'll crash if I don't let you go. Don't answer me, I'm calling just to hear you scream. And you're fading, but he feels like you in between. I've said too much, in and out of wanting less. Now you're fading, and I wonder who will erase me.
All right, so this next one's Eric Bibb, and Maria Noldor. You may remember her from her big pop hit, Midnight at the Oasis. She's got a really smoky voice, and this is a song called Bessie's Advice. You're gonna hear a really nice walk-in blues bass line in this particular cut as well. I think that's the
If the shoe don't fit, honey, don't keep it on. If you're looking for a king, why settle for a pawn? If you don't wanna stay, girl, get gone. It's alright, Bessie told me in a dream. night. If he raises his voice, look him straight in the eye. If he raises his hand, tell him don't even try. If he starts to raise hell, tell him bye-bye. Why fight? Bessie told me in a dream last night. Don't you mess with no dude.
All right, so the next one's a instrumental duo between Ron Carter on bass and Houston Person on sax. You'll hear each instrument, just the two of them, and how they intermingle. And this is When I Fall in Love, an old classic.
Aha, jumped ahead. We'll play that in just a moment. But even with an exceptional loudspeaker, like the Primacy T6, capable of delivering astonishingly deep and authoritative bass, properly integrating one or more capable subwoofers removes virtually all limitations on dynamic range and low frequency reproduction, allowing the system to reproduce music with greater ease and impact. Now we'll enable the subwoofers by switching profiles with the Primacy mobile app. And thanks to that customizable lighting, we can see we switched the profiles. What you're about to hear is something that's remarkably difficult to achieve, especially in a hotel room. The additional low frequency energy integrates seamlessly, creating a presentation that's even more large and realistic.
This next guy is a Polish virtuoso guitar player by the name of Marcin. He's known for very staccato and melodic guitar playing, but he's also known for using the body of the guitar as a percussion instrument. This is his rendition of the classic Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. final selection today, we're gonna play Ghost Rider, Make It Stronger. You gotta be this tall to ride this ride, by the way. So this one's fasten your seat belts. This is the one cup we're gonna really let it rip. So enjoy this one.
Sometimes I catch myself wondering why the rain falls upon us and takes away the sunshine.
Primacy T6 represents JL Audio's ultimate expression of audio performance to date. The combination of world-class sonic performance along with ease of use allows it to stand alongside some of the finest audio systems available at any price. Every element, from the drivers to the enclosures, to the amplifiers and DSP architecture, centerpiece stereo, and Primacy automatic room optimization, was designed to work together as a complete system. There is no weak link. The result is a level of The result is an audio experience that is level of realism, coherence, and emotional connection that's difficult to describe and impossible to ignore. We know this has been a somewhat lengthy demonstration, but we wanted to give everyone the opportunity to not only learn about JL Audio and Garmin's first production home audio system, but we also wanted to let you see the passion that our entire team shares for great sound. Primacy is a reflection of what can happen when passionate people are given the freedom, resources, and determination to pursue excellence without compromise. And with Garmin's support and capabilities behind us, we're just getting started. So on behalf of the entire JL Audio and Garmin team, thank you for being part of this special moment as we introduce Primacy to the world here at Audio Advice Live. It's been our pleasure to share this experience with you, and we'll be happy to take any questions you have as we walk out into the hallway.
Thank you. Yeah.